This is Eric Edwards. My story, part 15. Where I left off at last, I was talking about railroad tracks and my experiences up there, and how eventually it led to me leaving your city and going to Springfield, Missouri. Uh, like I said, at the time, we had two camps. You had the North University, which was a couple of families, the Ivies and Duke and Johnny. Then you had the Sims boys, there's a bunch of them, and Sonny Abel. Then you had Freddie's camp. And you had White Man and the Harris boys and Chops, uh, and a few others. And I remember how Freddie, every time he saw one of them Sims boys, he's jumping on. He's jumping on this boy named George. He's beating the crap out of that boy every time he saw him. And I couldn't figure out why he was doing it. I finally found out. I was with them one night, and they went up there on them tracks. Well, this is what happened. Usually, when they hit the trains, you usually didn't have time to you had time enough to unload the train and hide the shit because once you got all that stuff unloaded, you just didn't have time to go and take it to wherever else you was gonna take it to. So they would hide it and cover it up, and then come back later after they found somebody to sell it to, and that's how they did it a lot of times. And I was with the boys from, like I say, from the north end one night, and I found out that they was stealing from them. They was stealing them boys' shit. And before I knew it, I was right in the middle of it. I was like, these motherfuckers, we taking spreaders and them shit. And I heard immediately quit that. And then I say, hey, you know what? I said, and I come on with some stuff. And Mama had asked me where I got it from. And I told her I got it from up on the tracks. And she didn't say nothing. And but I used to hear Freddie raising hell, bitching about somebody was stealing their shit, stealing their stuff. And I knew. I was like, man, that's them boys. They go up there and get their way sitting back watching and waiting and letting them go up there and open the train, get the stuff unloaded, and then they was going and ripping them off. Yeah, it didn't take long before that stuff ended. Uh, that went on for a few years. You know, people eventually was getting busted. Eventually, Freddie got busted. I remember Freddie went to, I think he went to somewhere up in Peoria. And when he went to jail, White Man took over. And I remember when Freddie got out, it was totally different because, before Freddie went to jail, Freddie used to beat the hell out of White Man. I couldn't understand that. He was always in White Man shit about something. When Freddie came back from jail, it wasn't like White Man was the boss, and Freddie didn't want no parts of him. He was not the same dude. And Freddie eventually joined the army and left, saying that White Man was the head honcho, and he eventually ended up getting shot up on those tracks and lost a leg to them damn tracks up there. And like I say, by the time I had got to the graduated from Hughes Queen going to Lincoln, they went on strike that year. I'll never forget. Uh, it was in the summer of 1970. And I remember mama saying, asking granddaddy, could I come down there and finish school? And before I knew it, I was packed and on my way to Springfield, Missouri. And there's a lot of things. Before I went to Springfield, I had started pursuing girls. There was a couple girls out there in Rush City. I was sneaking over their house, and had one particular gal. Me and her used to rendezvous up there on the railroad tracks and get up in there on them boxcars and and do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Ooh. Yep. And it wasn't but two or three different gals, and then I had met a girl up there in